Hello, and welcome to the Lanterns edition of the Ohio State Football Preview. I'm Brian Nelson.
And I'm Khalid. Now let's take a look at what the Buckeyes can expect going into Week 5 against Nebraska. After dominating the Miami Redhawks at home by a score of 76-5, the Buckeyes are going back on the road for their first night game against Big Ten opponent Nebraska. The Ohio State offense that currently ranks number 3 in the country in scoring offense has been on fire as they managed to put up 42 points in the second quarter alone this past Saturday. Justin Fields accounted for an unbelievable 6 total touchdowns in the second quarter alone, an accomplishment that hasn't been achieved in the last 20 years. Fields threw for 223 yards and 4 passing touchdowns, while also rushing for 36 yards and 2 more scores in just the first half. The Buckeyes had a trio of freshmen who scored as running backs Steele Chambers and wide receivers Garrett Wilson and Jamison Williams had electric scores. It seemed as if everyone got in on the action on Saturday as all 3 quarterbacks threw for a touchdown, 7 players had at least 1 carry, and 13 players had at least 1 reception.
Defensively, Ohio State picked up right where they left off the week before, as they did not allow a touchdown once again. In fact, this Buckeyes defense also ranks number 3 in the country in scoring defense. The only scores by Miami came on a safety and field goal. Chase Young was back doing Chase Young things as he recorded 2 strip sacks, resulting in a turnover for the Redhawks. Redshirt freshman Javonte Jean-Baptiste, sophomore Dallas Gant, and junior Baron Browning all got in on the action, also recording a sack. In addition to sacks, the Buckeyes also stopped the running game and held Redhawks freshman running back Tyre Shelton to just 9 yards on 6 carries, also holding the entire offense to under 100 yards rushing. Junior quarterback Jeff Okudah also made an impact on the game by recording his first career interception, accomplishing a feat that has been long awaited for the promising corner. After protecting home field, focus now shifts to a tough matchup on the road against easily their toughest opponent in the Cornhuskers.
On Saturday in Lincoln, Nebraska, the Cornhuskers are led by head coach Scott Frost, who has embraced the matchup against the Buckeyes. Nebraska's starting quarterback Adrian Martinez brings a dual threat ability the Buckeyes will focus on stopping this week. The sophomore quarterback has gained a lot of praise in the preseason as he was listed as the preseason Heisman watch list that recognizes the nation's best player. Complementing Martinez is a duo at running back, with Maurice Washington and Dedrick Mills leading the way. The two have different playing styles as Washington is a shifty and explosive back, while Mills brings a power element to the backfield. The Cornhuskers have a star wide receiver in junior J.D. Spielman, who currently ranks 2nd in the Big Ten with 383 yards and 1 touchdown. Spielman was once an Ohio State lacrosse commit and serves as a special teams threat, scoring on a 76-yard punt return for a touchdown in their season opener against South Alabama. Overall, Nebraska currently ranks 3-1 in 2019, with their only loss coming to Colorado in overtime.
Defensively, Nebraska has not played at an elite level. They faltered against Colorado, surrendering 24 points in the fourth quarter and barely got the job done against Illinois in a narrow 42-38 victory. The Cornhuskers are giving up an average of 356 yards per game, which bodes well for an Ohio State team that is much stronger than any of the opponents Nebraska has faced thus far. Ohio State will have to watch out for redshirt senior linebacker Mohamed Berry. He currently leads the team in tackles with 33, along with 1 sack. The Buckeyes have won all but 1 matchup against Nebraska, sporting a 6-1 record. Their lone loss came in 2011 when Luke Fickell served as interim head coach. Having won the past 4 matchups, it is likely that Ohio State will overwhelm Nebraska and claim victory on Saturday.
The Buckeyes kick off against Nebraska this Saturday at 7:30 in Lincoln. To stay updated on all things Ohio State, follow the Lantern and Lantern TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. From Brian Nelson, I'm Khalid, and thank you for watching Lantern TV.